What's up, gamers? The Red Dragon here, and I am joined by Lost in Place.
What's going on, guys? How you doing?
So today we've got a little interesting discussion topic: the top 15 games, the most anticipated titles for the rest of 2012. We've got them for the Xbox and PS3. Now you're probably wondering where these stats come from. This is from a survey by Nielsen that just came out. It surveyed 5,000 players who are actively playing and buying games, and they asked them what title are you looking forward to most. So if you want to see how your list stacks up against everybody else, here you go. We start out with number 15. We've got both the Xbox and PS3. Remember, number 15 for the Xbox, NHL 13, and for the PS3, WWE 13. Interestingly enough, WWE 13 did not show up on the top 15 for the Xbox, but it did show up for the PS3. Number 14, Medal of Honor Warfighter. Now, this one didn't show up for the PS3, and I'm really surprised by that.
I'm actually surprised as well. I mean, I played the first one, and it wasn't a AAA title. I mean, I guess it was labeled as one, but
Right.
I enjoyed the gameplay aspects of it. I thought it was a complete fun game.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely look for it to be improved upon because I didn't really care for it. I ran through the single player, blah, blah. I mainly got it for the Battlefield beta, but yeah, I mean, I'm definitely planning on picking it up this year, and I'm really surprised that it's not on the PS3. For the PS3, number 14 was Transformers Fall of Cybertron. Now, you usually play Transformer games. What do you...
I've actually played a lot of the Transformers games. War for Cybertron 2 years ago was phenomenal, and then Dark Side of the Moon last year was a total waste of space. So I don't know what to expect for this one. I actually have low expectations, but hopefully I am surprised.
All right, number 13 for the Xbox, Far Cry 3. Now, that's supposed to be a pretty big title. I was surprised that it was so low on the list. Number 13 for the PS3, Hitman Absolution. This is another game that didn't make it onto the Xbox list. It was really strange how they were switching back and forth. I'm also kind of excited about Hitman Absolution.
I'm more so excited for Far Cry 3. That game looks like they took it 1,000% improvement from Far Cry 2.
Number 12 on the list, Need for Speed Most Wanted. Now, this actually showed up as number 12 for both the Xbox and the PS3.
The Need for Speed series is pretty good as far as driving simulators go.
Yeah, I think the series always does a lot better when they involve cops. I hate when the series doesn't involve running from the cops. I might pick up Need for Speed just to run from the cops. Number 11 on the Xbox, Darksiders 2.
Yeah, pass.
For the PS3, Far Cry 3. So showing up a little bit more anticipation on the PS3 for Far Cry 3 than on the Xbox. Number 10 for the Xbox, Fable The Journey.
Now this is the Kinect Fable game, right?
Right, the one that's pretty much on rails, it looks like.
Well, it looks like. I mean, I don't really know. I've seen one trailer and it looked rails, but let's kind of hope not for that.
Yeah, I've always purchased every single Fable title, and this one I think might be the first one that I'm actually going to pass on.
I'm going to give it a chance, take a look at some reviews, and then maybe.
Number 10 for the PS3, FIFA Soccer.
I love soccer.
Number 9 for the Xbox was FIFA Soccer again. I know it's a big sport everywhere else. I just never got into it.
Yeah, we don't want to piss off our European friends, so we should probably just move on.
Number 9 for the PS3, NHL 13. Another sports game. Number 8 for the Xbox, NBA 2K13.
It amazes me that year in, year out, they can release just a new title of these games. It's just the same copy and paste formula with slight enhancement. Call of Duty, excuse me. That, people just will go out and buy year in, year out. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, all the sports games made it, and I'm not a big sports player myself, so I'm surprised to look at this list and see so many sports titles. I guess that's why they make them every single year, because people are going to buy them up. But usually, it looks the exact same. It's just got different people with the newest rosters. Like, just release a patch if you're going to do that.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
Number 8 for the PS3, Darksiders 2. Number 7, NCAA football. A lot of NCAA football news going on currently. What did you think about the whole deal with them getting fined and having their wins taken away?
Well, I mean, the wins actually happen just because they're not on paper, you know. I went to Penn State, so I'm definitely more perturbed about the situation than others, but it is what it is, you know.
Yeah, I just don't get, like, I can see taking a statue down, yeah, okay, great. But trying to erase wins that people actually played a sport for and won, I don't understand how you can take away that happened. It's like erasing history, even if it's bad history. Number 7 for the PS3, NBA 2K13.
Bleh.
Number 6, Borderlands 2 showed up on both of the lists.
So number 6 for both consoles. That's you know, I heard really good things about Borderlands. Never played it. It's funny, as we speak, I'm kind of browsing Amazon and I'm contemplating purchasing the original Borderlands. It's pretty cheap, so I may just do that.
Yeah, Borderlands 1 was a lot of fun, especially if you've got some friends to run around with. Good game. Number 5 for the Xbox, Resident Evil 6. NCAA football showed up for the PS3.
At number 6, that high up?
Yeah.
Wow. Pretty crazy.
No, that was actually number 5.
Number 5 on PS3 is NCAA football. That is surprising.
Yeah. Number 4 is Madden NHL for the Xbox.
That's another one of those games that I used to be hardcore into Madden up until about 98, and I just gave up on it. It just was getting repetitive.
Yeah, number 4 for the PS3 was Resident Evil 6. And number 3 for both consoles was Assassin's Creed 3. This one, you know, the trailers for it, every single one just looks absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, I mean, the trailers look really good. This is not really a series that I've gotten into, but I can definitely admit that it looks pretty intense.
Number 2 for the Xbox is Black Ops 2. You surprised by that?
Well, I know it's neck and neck with the next game that is number 1. I am a little surprised, but not too surprised.
Did you think Black Ops should be number 1?
It's so neck and neck with the number 1 title that either way I'd be happy with, and I think they are hands down the 2 most anticipated games for Xbox this year of what's left to come.
I agree. Number 2 for the PS3, Madden. I cannot believe that Madden is number 2 for the PS3.
Yeah, go figure. So the 2nd and the 5th are the 2 football titles. Pretty crazy.
And then the number 1 most anticipated title for 2012 for the Xbox, Halo 4.
Well-deserved spot. You know, it's been a while since we've had, what was it, Halo Reach, I guess was the last one, and now this is taking the series in a whole new direction, a different company. Will it be up to the standards? Will it flop? I mean, that's what anticipation is, not knowing, you know, what's it going to do? What's it going to be? So, yeah, I think that's a fair assignment, being number 1 most anticipated game.
Yeah, and you know, to be honest, probably when this year started, the only game that I said to myself that I know I'm picking it up, it was Black Ops and Halo 4. Those were the 2, and those were the 2 at the top of the list. Mm-hmm. So I guess I'm just on the bandwagon.
I do gotta admit that it's a crime that it's not on the PlayStation 3 top of the list. I'm really disappointed about that. I think they gotta get their heads out of their ass on that one, because I don't know what they're thinking, to be honest. Sorry, I'm just a little angry about it.
And then the number 1 title for PS3, though, this might make you feel a little bit better. Black Ops 2.
And there we go. Even though past Black Ops editions had severe issues on PlayStation as compared to Xbox, it is the number 1 most anticipated game.
It gets nothing but hate in the comment section, but the people are just more than happy to go open their wallets and just throw money.
They have made some drastic changes in this one, and I think this may be the year that they depart from the standard formula and introduce something new. So yeah. Time will tell. We'll see.
And if they're going to the future, which Black Ops 2 is supposed to be going, I'm already hearing talks of other games, you know, wanting to look at futuristic stuff. And it seems like we go through time periods. You know, for a while, every game it seemed like was a World War type game. And then we moved into the modern setting. And then here we are. Now it looks like everybody's going to be on the bandwagon when it comes to futuristic games.
And that's how it happens.
All right, guys. Well, those are your most anticipated titles for 2012. Thanks, Lost in Place, for coming on and giving your feedback.
My pleasure as always.
You can check him out in the link in the description box. And that does it for me, The Red Dragon. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.
Terrible. Delete it.
Yeah, it was.